All right,
Um,
You said EDH rec.
REC, yeah. So basically, they kind of break down. They break down decks by. So rec is short for recommendation, right?
Okay, okay.
So the way they do this is basically they have all the other people who like post their lists or things like that. It's basically like a aggregation of all the other people who are playing Commander who
Hmm.
use this website. Oh, I found your guy here. It's Arvinox, the Mind Flail.
How do you spell that? A.
ARVI Nox,
Nice,
NOX. Yeah,
nice.
cool name, cool name.
Yeah,
7 mana 9/9. I remember the art. That's why it's a very distinct
he
art.
is an enchantment. I didn't even know that.
That's
Nice.
right. So what they basically do is, oh, you like this card? Cool. Here are the decks that played this guy either as a commander or as a creature play these certain amount of cards, right? And these cards are categorized. I think if you even go here, I'll show you.
He's in
Oh,
659 different decks.
there you go. So you're not the first one,
Yeah.
but 600 people, in aggregation, is not a lot of people.
Yes.
Right.
True.
It's like out of the billions of people who play EDH, it's like, you know, or not millions, but
Is
whatever, the
there
people that use this site, it's definitely over like, 20K or something.
is there a way to like search by him being the commander?
Right. So that's what I just linked you on Discord, and that's the site. So basically, they show you all the stuff that like either synergizes with the deck
As
or
one.
has those effects within the deck, right?
Oh, as
Um
commander. Okay, cool.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, it really depends on like what you want to do with it. Like what is your strat? Like when you see this card, what does it make you think of? And then we can base it off of that. Like mono black's a pretty strong color, I think. Black,
Hmm.
like it can't deal with certain things, but there are a lot of things that you can, do.
Yeah.
Draw cards, kill dudes, right? Disruption, all that kind of stuff. And there are like some, I remember like talking to you and to Will like a couple 100 million times about like color pies and how like, they just basically mix up where black is not traditionally like a color. I don't know, it gives like haste or like other shit like that. They just like pull stuff. Like it's
Well,
kind of like Future Sight, right? Where
yeah.
you pull stuff out from other colors and you put it in decks. So I feel like the color pie is getting a lot more melded within each other. So it really black can do a lot more things than it did when we initially, or at least for me, and I started
Mm,
like around Lorwyn block, right? When I played those colors, like you know black was basically just a rock. Like that's all you could do. You just had a bunch of
um.
removal.
Well, I want to really lean in heavily on this first part.
Hmm.
Isn't a creature unless I have three or more permanents. When I play this guy on turn 7, I want
Hmm.
him to instantly be a 9/9. I want him to already be a creature because I want to be stealing stuff from my opponents. So that's
Okay,
what
what does
I'm.
the ability do for some of us who
All
have
right.
not read it? AKA, I haven't read it either.
All right. Um, Arvinox the Mind Flail isn't a creature unless you own or unless you control three or more permanents you don't own. So you got to steal stuff
Okay.
from them.
Hmm.
At the beginning of your end step, exile the bottom card of each opponent's library face down. For as long as those cards remained exiled, you may look at them and you may cast permanent spells from among them, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast those spells.
Okay.
Mm.
So you want to
So
pay 7 mana this guy? This guy comes in and play, and you already own three things.
yeah,
Is that what you're saying?
I don't really want. I want it to be more thematical. Like I don't think the deck's ever going to be very good, but it will win really long grindy games, maybe. But
Hmm.
I really want to just like, yeah, if he swings in, cool. But I just like the idea of stealing other people's stuff, and I just think he's such a cool looking creature, and you know, I'm a
So
fan
I
of
mean,
this
I
guy.
feel like the EV here, the cool thing, if what you want this guy to basically function as an enchantment, that's what it sounds like to me. Like you're not trying to kill people with commander damage.
No, not necessarily. I want to kill people with their own stuff. I want to
Right.
just like I just think it would be like a cool card, like maybe reanimate opponents' cards in their graveyard. Like
Hmm.
that works. Um,
Sure.
so I'm just gonna try to get. Is there? So how do we build a deck? How do you do that on this shit? You have to
On
sign
this
up.
shit. I don't know. I've actually
Uh,
never used this place as a website to make decks.
All
I've
right.
only looked at this stuff for like basically recommendations, right? Like when you have an idea for a deck, you're like, well, I want to use this commander. It's like, okay, but like what's good in that commander, you know?
Yeah.
So I use it for that. But what I've actually recently started
Does this
doing
work?
is
Damn.
this thing called Moxfield. Moxfield is a really cool site, which I signed up for, but it's all free and stuff. But on Moxfield, you can create an account. You can make decks. I mean, there's a bunch of websites that offer this thing, but I like that because you can kind of like switch the arts and you make your own deck, make your own profile. It's pretty cool.
Mox Field.
That's right.
All right.
And it also has like a bunch of its own recommendation. So, okay. I
Sign
think
in.
giving what you say, I think maybe stuff that's like, uh, you know, either take stuff from exchange permanents that you own for other people's permanents. Something very like blue effect is what I'm thinking that like really synergizes with like what you want to do.
But I'm mono black, so you know.
You are mono black, yeah. But like I said, I
Um,
think the color pie is kind of fucked. So maybe there is like an exchange spell that's in black. It's probably like some old card or something. Let's see. Mind
register.
control in
Oh, hold on.
black. TG.
Oh, I got a confirmation code. This bitch. God damn it.
Oh.
Boom, boom. All right. I mean, you know. Uh, click this
Oh, okay.
button.
So here's a cool card, right? And this she's like a pseudo commander exactly for this. So there's this god that came out in Kaldheim, called Turgrid.
Turd
So the
grid.
yeah, so the front half is 3 black black.
All right. Hold
She has
on.
menace.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's a little slow down a little bit. We're trying to figure out this. I want to figure out how to build this deck on this website.
Oh,
So the
yeah,
name of
sure.
this deck is gonna be "Your Stuff Is My Stuff."
Yeah, okay. That's fair.
What do they call that? That is it socialism? Is that what it's called?
Your stuff is my stuff is not so well, I guess.
What is it? Where it's like
Social
communist?
capitalism is when you get, I mean, excuse me, communism is when you get rid of commodities altogether. So your stuff is our
Yeah.
stuff.
Okay.
It'll be
You
okay. All right. Whatever.
is what? It's fine.
That's not how you spell communism.
Well, that's how I.
Just
So
communism.
how about come
Communism.
yeah come in you
Me.
son yeah
No
come
wait.
in
Come and me, son.
yeah come in
Come and
come
me some. Just a little
come
bit.
oh yeah okay yeah oh, that's what we'll do it come
All right.
in me some okay
Yeah. To the untrained eye, it just sounds like some dyslexic bantering.
all right public obviously all right create
There's-
all right so let's see how we do this think of the possibilities wait what do I do find a card.
There you
What
go.
is his name of this guy? ARV
Uh,
INOX.
there
Boom.
is, I think, if you check on the scroll wheel or whatever, you can make him your commander.
The scroll wheel. Oh,
Yeah, the little
this
settings thing. Yeah, I don't know, probably.
set as commander. Okay. Boom.
There you go.
Cool. Cool.
There you go,
All
mate.
right. All
All right.
right. So, I'm
Ugh.
just gonna like
Yeah.
cards that I know. Cabal Coffers.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, so it's in there. Uh, Dothy something. How do you spell that guy?
Mm.
How do you spell Dothy? I saw this guy over on
What
this
does he
other.
do?
He's like in the. Where is he? He's over here somewhere. I saw him. Oh, Gonti? That's a good one.
Okay.
Gonti.
Gonti is a good one. That's true. He's a good one.
What is this guy's Gonti? Lord of Luxury. Okay, boom.
Damn, only 35 cents. Let's go.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Welcome
Whoa, what is
to
going
the
on?
Lunar New Year family
Oh
spirit.
my god, I'm getting music.
Wait, you get
An
some
embodiment of the art of blending.
I don't hear anything.
The things we
Oh my
love
god.
with the people we love.
Oh
That
my
must be a you
God.
problem.
That was. It was like
Any
the thing.
banger tracks
Yeah.
over there or what?
The things you love with the people you love.
Oh, I thought you liked
Love.
that. What happened to that?
God.
You're talking all that good shit.
Dude, that was scary.
Okay, so I mean, yeah, you can just put in like
Welcome
Doing
Batman
it
and
again.
stuff, and that's probably good enough, right?
Huh?
I would go to your speaker thing and just turn off music for your browser. Yep.
What?
So go to
I see what you're
settings.
saying. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Open. Oh
Welcome
my god,
to
it's
the
starting
Lunar
again.
New Year family spirit.
Mixer setting.
Jesus.
An embodiment
Yep, there you go.
of the art of blending.
And then Google. Yep, get that shit out of here. We don't need to hear all that.
Bunch of bullshit. All right.
But yeah, there are a bunch of cards that like double your mana, right? There's like Magnus of the Coffers, which is basically Cabal Coffers, right? But it's there.
Magnus. Magnus. How do you spell this? Of the coffers? Of
Magnus, yeah. M-A-G-Nus.
this type of the coffers. I don't even know what this guy does.
It's just Cabal
Okay.
Coffers, but on a guy.
Okay.
There's Crypt Gas, which is whenever you tap a swamp for a mana,
Yeah.
you add another black. That's, and that's good for Extort too. So even though it has like the hybrid stuff, it doesn't clash with the color identity because it's hybrid, so it's both at the
Wow.
same time.
This guy is fucking $17 now. That's crazy. You want to hear a
Who
funny
is?
story about this guy? Crypt Gas.
Which guy?
Crypt Gas.
Yeah, what about him? Yeah.
So this guy had
Wait,
just.
where is he $17? Oh, I think he got spoiled on Card Kingdom, bro. There's no way.
I mean, I mean, people love these type of trash.
Yeah,
So,
Extort's pretty good.
So I went to this tournament and I'm building this meme deck with my friend before the tournament, which is it's like a blue-black deck with this guy and Omniscience, and it like can win, but it's hard, right? It is
Right.
over the top ridiculous. Round one, I play this guy, and I'm just being really friendly, talking about stuff, blah blah blah, whatever. We're playing. He wins game one. I'm like, good game. I didn't do anything, right? And he's like, oh yeah, your deck seems really interesting. What do you think would be the most important card in your deck? I'm like, oh, probably this Crypt Gas guy,
It's the classic, yeah.
I'm like Crypt Gas because like it doubles my mana. I can't cast anything otherwise, Turn 2, cast Meddling Names, then Crypt Gas. And I just grab the guy's deck, throw it on the floor, and I'm like, fuck you, bitch, you're such a dickweed. And then they kicked me out of the store, and I was like, totally worth it. You're a dumb bitch. Then I go outside, and I just like smoke a bunch of weed. We leave. I'm
And
like,
then I
what a
got high,
fucking... And then I got high. Yeah, I was like, what a bitch, dude.
That is a bitch move.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, so yeah. So something cool that you could do with the guy is there's a card called Avarice Totem. You ever heard of this card? This came out in Fifth Dawn, which is a set that you've played.
Oh, Avarice.
Avarice. This whole stream is just gonna be me spelling cards to you and you being able to type them out. Totem. Okay, why don't you use the search engine that you're on?
Because because if I put it over here, then it puts it into the deck. I want to see what it does before I add it to the deck.
Fair
I do
enough,
remember this card. It was trash.
So, okay, so it is a bad card, but it exchanges control.
Yes.
Right?
It's
So
what I want.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what I want. But they can just exchange back, but whatever. We'll add it for now.
Can they do that? Hold on for a second.
Yeah, why would they not? They just pay 5 mana, then they
that's
exchange.
5 mana for them, though.
Yeah,
that's a lot of mana. Unless you take their lands with it. Ooh, land death, land exchange,
exchange of lands.
Mono black land exchange.
Oh, this guy is great. Yeah. Gain control of a land you don't control.
Hey now, that's pretty good.
I remember wanting to add this guy. LESH. How many? LESH. How many of these guys could there possibly be? Oh, there's more than that. RAC.
So hold on. If you go to the deck rec thing, there should be like a little. Just highlight the dude. Not on this, but the on EDH rec on the other set that you were looking at.
Close. EDH rec. Okay.
So if you go over a card, they should have some options on it now.
I mean,
What's
there's
the
like a
plus
plus
sign
button.
do? What's that should do?
This is adding it to the deck that I'm making here, but we're not really making this deck here anymore. We're making it over to the other place. Although
that's
we
not
totally could do that. This seems easier.
It is easier.
Solemn.
Sure.
I want to play Solemn.
I mean, it's like a neutral card. I think that's like a 99 card, but up to you.
I mean, it does what I want. It accelerates and blocks and draws me a card.
It does block.
That's all I need. What's this guy do? All right. There was a card you were talking about. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
right. What was her name? Just scroll up. It's on that fucking site, dude.
Okay, hold on.
Dark Ritual. Oh yeah, for sure.
Cabal.
Coffers. Ritual?
Cabal Ritual's a $12 common. Jesus Christ, it's dude. It says fucking.
Yeah, you're using it like Card Kingdom shit, which is crazy. All right, let's see. So
you were saying it's a creature?
Up to the creatures. Yeah, it is a creature. Where's this bitch at? A little higher. La higher. Hiya. Oh, she's not on here. That's
whenever you tap a swamp, this is probably what you're talking about.
Yeah, correct. No, I think you already added it.
No, Narcana. Riv.
Oh, Geth's pretty good too. Okay, so he has Intimidate, which is pretty neat. Put target artifact or creature card with converted mana cost X from an opponent's graveyard onto the battlefield or your control tapped. Then that player mills X cards.
Yeah, that seems fine.
That's pretty decent card. Yeah. So I think based on like what you're talking about, it sounds like big mana is where you want to be at, and you want to find a source to spend all that big mana on. Mm-hmm. So that makes sense.
Yeah, that guy seems good.
Oh, so Tergrid. TER grid.
TER grid.
Yeah. So the reason she's good. Sorry?
Tergrid
no,
Shadow.
The actual card, not her shadow. No, she's like a god. Yeah, there you go. That one.
God.
The lantern, yeah. So what's cool about her is that when she's in play, do you want the flip side? So press the little fucking the little book thing. Yeah, there you go. Is that it?
Target player loses 3
life. No,
it's
the other card. I'm sorry.
So it's this side.
Yeah. Okay.
Whenever
an opponent, yeah, go ahead. Sorry, read it.
Whenever an opponent sacrifices a non-token permanent or discards a permanent card, you may put that card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. That's pretty cool. So you just make people sacrifice stuff.
Yeah, if you play cards like Pox, right? So they sack a land, they discard a card, you get all that shit.
Yeah, sure, I'll play. I can see myself playing Pox. I'm a Pox fan. Oh, not
yeah. I mean, you can make this a really like
small
a piece of shit deck. Like one of those like stacks decks, because I know you kind of have a hard on for stacks.
Yeah, I like that stuff. I mean, but that's gonna be like a sub theme, not the main theme. But that will keep me alive, So
yeah, in a 99 deck, it's your deck's just full of just basically little engines or little interactions that you see between, right?
Yes.
So your overall goal is to basically steal people's shit. But the sub theme would be like, okay, well, I'm gonna make sure that all the stuff that I'm taking is yours, not mine, because my stuff just takes your stuff from you.
Reanimate.
Yeah, Blood's a banger. Yeah, Reanimate's also a banger.
Dude, fucking so expensive. Whatever. I'm sure there's cheaper versions. Toxic Deluge. I could see myself playing Damnation.
Damnation is a good one. Let's see. Whenever a non-token creature you control.
Toxic Deluge is expensive as fuck.
Let's see. I was looking on Gatherer. So Gauntlet of Chaos. So the errata on it is pay 5. So it's 5 for an artifact. Then pay 5, sack this, exchange control of target artifact, creature, or land you control, and target permanent and opponent controls that shares one of those types. Okay. If those permanents are exchanged this way, destroy all auras attached to it.
Okay. Oh, and it sacrifices when it does it?
Yeah.
Okay, how
But
much?
it's 10 mana to take something from
Ugh,
someone, which
goddamn.
seems really fucking mid. But it does the thing you said it did.
Yeah, yeah, true. Thran Dynamo. I want all this stuff for sure.
Yeah, sure, big mana. Big mana.
Big. How much is Mana Crypt? $200. I don't want that.
Yeah, let's do
Thought
that.
Vessel, sure.
Thought Vessel. What is that? You
Uh,
definitely want like Arcane Signet and stuff, right? If you already put it in there.
Arcane, Sig. Yeah, Thought Vessel is just a mana rock. You have no maximum hand size. Just
Oh, I see.
does
It's 3
whatever.
mana, right?
2 mana.
2 mana. Oh wow, that's pretty good. Will could use that card.
Yeah, he has too many cards in hand a lot. This
That's
card's
true.
12 mana. What? See, no, this probably. Let's see what this
2
does.
less to cast for each creature card in your graveyard. Okay,
Whenever
well
a
that's not gonna
creature-
happen a lot.
Whenever a creature you control dies, put it on the bottom of its library, your library,
It's
whatever.
owner's library, yeah.
Pay 2 life, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate this only anytime you could cast a sorcery. Meh.
Interesting.
Um,
Yeah, it's not great.
I like this card.
Black Market. I
Heartless.
think Black Market's pretty good.
I think I'm gonna
Heartless
play
Summoning is good, yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't care about like how big your guys are, you just care about how cheap they are. Heartless definitely is where
I used to play this card in Standard too.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Same time period about when I played the other thing too.
Oh, Black Market's a house, dude.
Whenever a creature dies, put a counter on it at the beginning of your pre-combat main phase. Add. Okay. 5 mana though? Maybe.
I mean, listen, you're gonna get it out early, dude. It's not actually 5 mana, right?
Well, it is. There's the thing about Heartless Summoning. You want to play a lot of creatures. If I don't end up having a lot of creatures in the deck, might not play it. Man, there's so many. That's the thing about this deck is going to be like so many words. Everything is so many words.
Well, I mean, only when you're learning and shit, dude, right?
Liliana of the Dark Realm. I like her. Of the Dark.
I don't know what she does.
She does something with mana.
Nice.
Let's see. 4 mana. Her +1. Search your library for a swamp card. Reveal it and put it in your hand. Target creature gets +X/+S or -X/-X for a number of swamps you control, and then her ultimate is your swamps tap for 4 black mana.
Oh, you're never gonna get that.
Yeah, probably not. But this guy Cabal Stronghold. Okay.
Yeah, it's like a scuffed. What's his name?
Yeah.
Defile as a removal. Target creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn for each swamp you control. That's like -4/-4.
Wait, what is it called? Mutilate, right?
No, it's Defile.
What? That's Mutilate. Defile Magic the Gathering. Oh, this is single target. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, you thought like every dude? Yeah.
Yeah, Defile seems good. Mutilate. Mute. Mutilate? I spelled that right? Nice. And I have a Japanese one that looks really cool, so.
Oh shit.
Hooray.
Ooh, okay, so Grim Return is a little combo with your removal. So it says choose target creature card in a graveyard that was put there from the battlefield this turn. Put that card onto the battlefield under your control.
Oh yeah, that's great. Grim Return.
Blue to black. Yep.
Where'd it go? It's an instant 3 mana. Choose target creature card.
And then there's a bigger version of it. For 5 mana, basically does the same thing.
For all creatures?
Yeah. Put onto the battlefield under your control all creature cards and all graveyards that were put there from the battlefield this turn.
That seems reasonable.
Thrilling Encore.
All right, I'm willing to try that. I mean, that's the theme of the deck, so I'm in.
Yeah. The fuck? There's actually like a counterspell in black. That's insane. You ever heard of Withering Boon?
No.
So 1 and a black, pay 3 life, counter target summon spell.
You have to pay life? What?
Yeah, it's so you pay 1 on the
3 life.
black and
Interesting.
you pay life. Yeah.
What an ugly card.
It is super ugly, but it's fucking rad, dude.
Yeah. It
It's
do be rad.
It is. Summon spell, I don't know what the errata on it is, but I'm pretty sure that's just like a remove soul, but in black.
Yeah. Yes. That's exactly what it is. What's this? This card I could play. It's $7. I don't know if I need it. Take Inumi. How do you spell this?
Oh, what, the land?
Yeah.
Take Numa. Yeah, that one, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, channel lands are
Swamp.
fucking broken, dude. Everybody, yeah, swamp. You probably want the castle card too.
Is there a way to add
Uh,
more? How many?
No idea. Probably. How many lands you thinking?
35. I
Seems a
want like
little low, but
38.
okay.
No, 38 plus. I'm like, probably 40 total or something like that. I want a lot, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
I definitely want a lot because I gotta.
Well,
make
you can
my land
play all those like all those lands that are like more than a land, right? They're like pseudo spells. Like you have those mill one or not mill ones, but like what is it called? Cycling, right? Draw a card, discard a card. That one, whatever that one is.
Discard a card, draw a card.
I mean, it's like cycling but on a swamp. I forgot what it's called.
Oh, Baron Moore or something like that.
Sure, yeah.
Let me see if that's it. Baron. Yes, Swamp Cycle card, right? Yeah. Enters the battlefield tapped or cycle. Damn. I've played too much Magic.
Yeah, it's all in there, dude. It's all in that head.
God. Let's see. I mean, Urborg doesn't help me at all, so I don't see why.
What's Urborg do?
Well, I guess it does. It makes all these other.
I mean, it makes Cabal like tap for mana, right?
Yeah. Urborg, Tomb of Yavimaya.
Oh shit! Ashen Powder. You ready?
God, that
This will
card's
get
50
you
bucks.
hard.
Ashen. Okay. What is it?
Okay, put target creature card from one of your opponent's graveyards into play under your control.
Nice.
2
4
black. It's 80 cents, dude. Let's go.
All right, so this is like just some old school. Let's look at it.
Yeah, the art I see here is like from 7th edition. Or that's not even 7th, it's 6th edition, I think.
Yeah. All right, yeah, what other reanimate cards can target opponent's creatures? That's what I want to know.
I'm looking. There's Ghastly Conscription. They're so expensive though, man. It's like 5 black. Exile all creature cards from target player's graveyard. In face down pile, shuffle that pile, then manifest those cards. I don't even know what manifest is. Is that like when you can cast
like
them?
Face down version, yeah.
Oh, okay. But it's like their casting cost or whatever?
Yeah. Yes. Your control. I'll just literally bring back. Wait, target creature into play. Return. Oh, yeah. Not. Okay. Return. Images. Let's see if this. Oh, Beacon of Unrest. Okay, yeah, I like that. Beacon of Unrest. 35-cent reanimate card. Cool. How many cards are we at? Does it tell me somewhere? I don't see how many cards it says. 40.
Let's see. This is down there. Yeah, 70 main board right there.
Okay.
First on your left. Yep.
Okay. All right. Damn, son. Still need a
So
lot.
probably need more creatures. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely need a few more creatures. What's Dance of the Dead? Let's read this one.
Dance of the Dead. I need more creatures. Let's look at this enchantment. What does it do?
Oh, what is the enchantment that it's not reanimate? Reanimate dead. I mean, that targets any creature, right?
I thought that was only reanimate.
Let's check. Wait, how do you spell reanimate?
Yeah, you already got one there, man. It's already there. It's under mutilate.
Oh, yeah, but I'm trying to remove one. Remove one. Isn't it?
Yeah, just go to EDH Rekman. Type it in there.
Reanimate dead. Wait, what is it called? I thought it was called Reanimate Dead. No.
Oh, Rise of the Dark Realms.
Oh, I'm spelling it wrong? Okay. It's an enchantment. Okay, here it is. Okay. Oh, yeah, in any graveyard.
Oh,
Okay.
nice. Pretty
Cool.
good. It just gets slightly smaller.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably like we got Gonti. I'd like creatures that take your opponent's stuff. That's really cool to me.
Okay, so let's look up cards like Gonti. How do you spell Gonti?
Gonti.
Gonti.
You know, the real trick is to look at decks and look at other
Yeah.
people's decks. And then like
Yeah, I mean you can type in Gonti and just see what happens. I mean this hostage taker. The problem is that you need the condition of it being mono black.
well, yeah,
So
I'm
I would
searching with
look up
this guy.
Gonti decks or something. Oh, through that thing? Yeah, go for it, man.
Blood money. Destroy all creatures. For each non-token creature destroyed this way, you create a tapped treasure token. That's kind of 7 mana is a lot though.
So there's author, yeah, 5, dude, they're so expensive. Let's see. Disciple of Blood. When this creature specializes, whatever that means, conjure. Oh, that's just like an arena card, I think. What does this do?
Is this really just somebody's deck? Hold on.
Each opponent exiles a card from his hand.
Decks.
You may play lands and cast spells from among cards exile. Oh, that's pretty good.
Guys, this deck's expensive. Let's see what cards it has. Oh, Dread
Okay.
Presence. This is good. Wait, what were you saying?
Intellect Devourer. Okay, it's 3 and a black for a 2/4 horror. So whenever it enters the battlefield, each opponent exiles a card from their hand until it leaves play, and then you may play lands and cast spells from among cards exiled with this card. If you cast a spell this way, you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast it.
Okay, I kind of
So
got lost,
ETBs.
but it does sound good. This
So at
guy.
ETBs, it makes there you go. It makes your opponents discard a card, and then you can cast that card.
Oh, okay, yeah, that seems great. You may put lands and cast spells from among cards. Okay. Um. Yeah, this seems great. Is this a
Alright.
real life card?
It is a real life card. I think it's like from Baldur's Gate or something. It looks like one of those.
Only $1? Nice.
Okay. Enters the battlefield. Each player discards a non-land card. Whenever a player discards a card during your turn, they choose another player. The player conjures a duplicate. Okay, that's probably not a real card. Conjuring is not a real thing.
Yeah. That don't be real. Oh, Dalthy Voidwalker. That's it. This guy definitely won it. He's very good.
I mean, if you want to fuck with people, you can play like opposition agent. So your opponents, while they're searching, they're like you control your
But that's a
opponents.
blue card. That's a blue card.
No, it's a black card. It's 2 and a black. You control your opponents while they're searching their libraries. While an opponent is searching their library, they exile each card they find. You may play those cards for as long as they remain exiled. You may spend mana as though as mana of any color.
Opposition agent. Let me see.
And it's 2 and a black with flash.
Oh, what am I thinking of? Your opponent can't draw more than one card. That's the card.
Think you're thinking of Hull Breacher or something.
Something. I don't know. Yeah, but this guy's fine. This guy's
Yep.
definitely worth playing. I'm looking at this person's expensive ass $2,000 deck.
Yeah, I'm
See
sure
if
it's
I
just
can-
the mana base or whatever.
Well, no.
I've seen like a lot of like
cards
CDH
just
decks.
add
which-
up, you know.
Sure, I mean he's playing Yogg as well too. It's like okay.
Yeah, it's a $200
Some-
card. I don't
some
know
real,
why.
Real I got money to spend energy.
Black Sun Zenith. No. Knight's Whisper seems good. Do I have to like?
So I
What the
think when you look
fuck?
at cards, you can probably just you see underneath the price that has the text, you can just copy it.
Oh yeah.
Be right back.
All right. Let's see. Daylight, Toxic Deluge. We got that. Volos' Citadel. This isn't really what I'm thinking. Felworst. Oh. This is definitely an auto include. Charcoal Diamond seems fine. $77. We're getting there.
What else you
Page
got?
Sun. Enters the battlefield, choose a color. Creatures the chosen color, and then whenever land's ability cause you to add 1 mana.
Yeah, that's like the double mana thing.
All right,
I
that
think
seems fine.
Gauntlet of Power or something. There's also like a card like that.
Gauntlet of Power.
I don't think it's literally called Gauntlet of Power, but
I'll type of power. Let's see.
Yeah, it is literally called. Alright.
Oh, whenever basic land is tapped. Okay, cool. Yeah, that seems good.
But it's basic land. I don't know. The other one says color, right? There's a
Whenever you would make that type of mana, you double that type of mana, but that's the same exact thing. In fact,
no, it's not because basics and because they're
yeah,
like,
but
for
I know
coffers,
for us, it's basically the same thing.
No, it's not because when you coffers, you double the mana, right? But
Yeah,
if you with the
yeah.
other card, you don't because it's not a basic.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
that's
unless
true,
you
but
play what's his name? Unless you play Urborg, right?
but
So
even
you can put everything
Urborg
in Swamp.
wouldn't double that, I don't think. But
Yeah, I
it
guess
doesn't matter.
Swamp is not a basic, right?
Ugin seems cool. I don't know, do I want to play either of these Ugin or Karn? I mean, Karn's pretty sweet. I mean, I'll play them both. Why not? Ugin.
So yeah, I think with 11 dudes, you're probably I don't know. Do you think you have enough guys?
Can you like search Karn liberated? All right, it's being slow. There it is. I mean, I could use more guys, but the thing is, I look at these dudes and I'm just like, they just don't appeal to me. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, you just play straight up good creatures. Like they don't need to be synergy card. Not everything you play needs to be synergized.
True.
Are there like black cards that you just like that you think are
Uh,
good?
Corrupt.
Yeah, Corrupt's a classic one. Yeah. There's like a high tide for swamps. That's pretty neat.
What? What's its name?
Bubbling Muck.
Bubbling Muck. Let's see. Oh, dude, I remember this card.
Yeah,
All right, hell yeah. That's perfect for us. That card should be in this guy's deck. I don't know why it's not.
He just didn't do the research, you know. We're geniuses like that.
Yeah, true. 2 heads are better than 1.
True.
Um,
So there's like a pseudo Exhume.
I'm gonna play this Torment of Hellfire because this card could actually just win games with all this extra
Yeah,
mana.
sure. Well, I mean, if you want to kill stuff with big mana, yeah. There's another card that's it's called Exsanguate, which is like
Oh, that's one.
uncommon from like Mirrodin Block.
That's
or
like one of
Mirrodin
my
Return Block.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite words ever. EX.
Extenuate, yeah.
How do you spell
I
that?
love how I
Already?
can't pronounce it, yeah.
Ex.
It's my favorite
Ex.
part.
How do you spell it?
EX Sanguinate.
That's uh,
Guinate.
EX. What?
Oh, okay. SA
Let's say.
N Guinat. Come on,
Okay,
bro. Everybody knows how
sanguinate.
to spell that. Yeah. But anyway, it was literally just like a bulk uncommon from that side. I mean, that draft format was really fun.
Dude, this card is like 650. The fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, for
Magic
like a
cards are
piece.
too stupid expensive. God, this hobby sucks.
Ugh, it's so expensive.
It really is.
No, I agree with you.
No, but exsanguination is the draining of blood. And I always wanted a band name or an album title or something. Exsanguinate. I
Yeah,
think
it's a
that would be
line.
cool.
Sure.
Let's see. Shieldred seems fine. How much is she? She's $75.
Yeah, okay, yeah. She is fine.
Jesus Christ.
Very expensive.
Dude, this format is stupid. We're just gonna play online from now on. Play for free.
I mean, kind of.
Um,
Twilight Prophet is a pretty decent magic card.
which
It's like
one?
you
Twilight
have
Prophet.
yeah, she basically drains people your first flip and then you draw like an extra card. Basically the card she flips, you drain people and then
Oh
you
yeah, this
draw
card's
another
great.
card. Yeah. The problem is that you have to have like 10 permanents in play to like,
I feel
get
like
past the city's blessing or whatever.
yeah,
And
ascend.
like based on like how many uh permanents you have now, you probably need more enchantments
Hmm.
or,
We have artifact. We have a
artifacts.
lot of artifacts. Let's see what this guy
What's your
does.
artifact mana look like, by the way? Just out of curiosity.
Let's see. I have arcane, arcane signet, charcoal diamond, Belwar stone.
Charcoal
Uh,
diamond. What the fuck is that?
it's just taps for black.
Oh, okay.
Um,
I mean, that's fine, I guess.
Belwar stone, jet medallion, soul ring, thought
Medallion, jet
vessel.
medallion.
Yeah,
Okay.
why not? I
I don't
mean,
know.
it's a good card, right?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
If you play
It's
more than
really
one,
expensive, like $30 for a card that's like, I don't know, has
whatever. I'm
one
gonna
mana.
get like a cheap ass one. There has to be.
Okay.
Isn't there cheap ass ones?
I don't know.
How do you change versions? Oh, switch
Yeah,
printing?
switch printing. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And then there's use cheapest on the bottom right there.
Jesus.
I'm saying, dude, it's not a cheap card, but yeah.
I really thought this card would be cheap. This is the
Nope.
cheapest one. 25 bucks. That's
Probably gonna be
stupid.
all folded over in foil and shit.
That is fucking stupid. It's like, what would you rather have? This or like two fetch lands? Like a fetch land's this price,
Yeah, fetch lines are pretty, yeah.
That's
Fetch
crazy.
lines are pretty cheap, relatively speaking, because they got reprinted a bunch of times, and these types of cards didn't.
Hey, we're gonna add more swamps. Make this deck cheaper,
More swamp. Okay.
40 swamps. We're changing it to 40. So now we got 45 lands. That's actually probably about right.
It's a lot of lands. I don't think you need all that. Some of
I
those
mean,
swamps could probably just be MDFCs, like those cards that are spells also, but you gotta find the
yeah.
right ones.
Eh.
There's expedition map. I think it's pretty good because you can always get your Cabal coffers.
Oh yeah. Map. That should be good. Because I definitely need that. Yeah, that card definitely will help.
Definitely.
Let's see this guy out here. Let's see what other cards does this guy have. Ulamog. I could play this guy. $60. This is crazy.
Ulamog.
This 10 mana one that just.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, I guess. I don't know.
This is the cheapest
I
version.
feel like it's not really like synergistic with your deck.
I mean, not really,
Your
but
deck's
like
supposed
you
to be
said
like,
earlier, right? Not
yeah.
every card has to be synergistic.
That's true. No, you're right. You're just throwing it back at me, and I respect that.
Dread Presence. I like this guy. I think this guy was in that deck too. When I threw that kid's deck across the room. Not across the room. I just knocked it on the floor.
I just yeeted it. I said, no, thank you, sir.
I wasn't that bad.
Goodbye.
Wasn't that bad.
Maybe you can look for more like Pox effects. That could be probably
Alright.
pretty decent.
I'm gonna go to decks and let's pull up a
Ooh,
Another
Massacre
one.
Worm? Let's go. You want a Massacre in here?
Get masked.
You want to get
Occurred.
secured with some mass? Yeah, dude.
Put target card from a graveyard on the bottom. Oh, Grey Merchant? I could play.
Oh, you should definitely play Gary, yeah.
Yeah, I was about to be like, what's. I was literally about to ask, what do they call it?
They call him Gary, yeah.
This guy's been in multiple decks. Let's read it. If a non-token creature an opponent controls would die, exile that card with an ice counter. You may cast spells from among cards in exile your opponent's control with ice counters. That seems great.
Yep.
And it's just a 4-mana 4/4.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely passes the,
Hey, this guy's playing Intellect Devourer. Nice.
Who's that? Oh, nice, yeah. What's
Multiple
Elder
people.
Brain? What's that do?
All right, 7-mana 6/6 menace. When it attacks a player, exile all cards from that player's hand.
Jesus.
Then they
Okay.
draw that many cards. You may play lands and cast spells from among the exiled cards for as long as they remain exiled. If you cast a spell this way, you may spend any mana. I mean, sure.
So,
Definitely
you
on
hit him.
theme.
Yeah, you hit him. They, like, wheel, I guess. It's, like, the most unfun Teferi's puzzle box.
Here's the thing about this that I find, like, I'm like, meh. Because he costs 7 mana. For 7
No, he costs a
mana,
lot of money, yeah.
for 7 mana, I'd rather just play my commander, most of the time.
Yeah,
So,
that's true.
what's this guy do? I know he's really good, so.
Oh, yeah, but he's more like an aggro card, I feel like. But you can read it, sure. Go for it.
When it deals damage to one of your opponents, its controller, it may pay 1. If they do, they draw a card. Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically like Rager every time you hit someone.
Okay. Discard X
This dude's
guys.
like a
exile
really
track
good
card.
curve guy. So you have like a
Without
bunch
paying
of
their
street
mana?
dudes.
Oh, dude, this guy seems great.
Wait,
That
what do you
bottom
mean?
part is so good.
Yeah, but you got to pitch your whole hand to do it.
Yes. Well, you don't have to. You as many cards as
It's
you
literally part of the cost. You pay the mana and
discard
exile.
X cards, not your whole hand.
Right.
You could just do it for like 5, and then just play 5
So
cards.
you're paying 7 mana and discarding 5 cards to look at the top 5 cards of their deck.
Yes, and stealing their things, which are what you want to be doing, right? That's the thing. It's just theme.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I do understand you can whiff,
I mean, you will whiff 100%.
No, you'll never whiff.
No,
100%.
you never whiff.
Ever.
You always hit.
Yeah,
Okay,
Infernal
dude.
Grasp. I like that. It's random piece of removal. Oh, chain. How do you spell Chainer's Edict?
CHANER.
Oh, there it is. Definitely want Chainer's Edict.
I think you want Son of Yawgmoth too. That card's sick.
What's that? Son of
Yawgmoth.
Let's see what this guy does. Where'd he go? This guy?
Yeah.
Son of Rich?
No, not that guy.
Oh, no, it is. Just.
Oh, they just changed the name?
Yeah, because it says underneath it in tiny
change
little
the art,
letters.
dude. Change the art on that thing. It's gross. I don't like it. I don't know who Rich is, but I don't like him.
Yeah, give me a real one. Dude.
Okay, maybe not the $90 one,
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, let's do that one.
Okay, let's see. Okay. For each black mana spent to cast this, you may pay 2 life. Wait.
In a cost, not him.
Any card. Oh, shit.
Yes.
Shit.
You're basically paying for Phyrexian mana, or you're paying life to cast spells, which I think is sick.
That's cool. I like that.
And then there's another guy who's cool. His name's Lorcan. Lorcan.
Lorcin.
Can.
Let's see. 7 mana. Dude, all these cards are 7 mana.
Dude, you're doing big mana stuff, okay?
Whenever a creature card is put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, you may pay life equal to its mana cost. If you do, you put it into play under your control. And it's also a warlock. Oh, cool. So he's becomes your patron. Nice.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But you're
Okay.
basically like when you innocent blood or whatever the fuck, you're like, all right, cool. You sack your
Oh,
guy. I'll pay his casting cost. He's my guy now.
we're at 103 cards now, so we got to cut 4
Listen,
cards.
nah, we can cut some lands. Okay, playing like 40 lands.
Yeah, I want that many. I want 45 lands, or at least a lot of these. Like
Sure.
I really have to hit every land drop. If I miss one land drop, it's like really bad. I could play like
I mean, if you play 40 lands, I think you'll be okay, man.
I don't know.
40 is what? That's like,
It's like
yeah, if you're playing a 100
40%.
card deck, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of percent, dude.
Yeah, but I don't know. Um,
Also, not playing Mind Stone and stuff. You're playing acceleration here.
oh, Mindstone, right?
Yeah, classic
That's a
one.
good one.
Sure.
All right, sure. We'll cut this down for 5 to 35, and so it's got to be 99, right? Main deck.
Yes,
So that's right here.
that's right.
Interesting. Let's see. Is there like statistics for this deck?
Yeah, looks like your curve right there.
Uh,
Because of all your early drops.
yeah, it's like I've like no 3s in the deck. Nice. This is interesting.
Well, I mean, 3 is like you have all this like 2-mana acceleration, so maybe you want 3-mana acceleration. I don't know.
I mean, what's that one? Coalition Relic. That one should be in the deck.
Yeah, or like I don't know anything that's like Thran Dynamo or like whatever gives you 2 mana for 1.
Uh,
I guess like
I
what is
have
it
that.
called?
I have
What
that
is the
right.
Chalice card called?
Oh, you're talking about
Everflowing Chalice.
Oh yeah,
Stuff like that.
just pump
Basically,
in
like
extra mana.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this is a very good start though.
Yeah.
This is a very good
So
start.
there are websites that you can like do sample hands. I don't know if that's one of those.
Uh, yeah, I wish I could just play with this deck. Oh
Yeah, there
look,
you
here it
go.
is. Yeah, look.
All right.
All right, so this hand would be turn 1, Swamp, Dark Ritual,
Oh, you just
Coalition
play.
Relic.
You can press playtest and see what's up.
Oh shit, I get to actually
Oh,
play.
let's go,
Oh
baby.
my god, this is so good. All
Yep.
right, Dark Ritual, cast this card. All right, Graveyard, draw a card. Okay, so I put a charge counter on this. Untap. We have
Yep.
3 mana. Tap for 4. I guess I'll play this.
Yep.
Untap. Draw a card. This got a counter on it. So now we have 5 mana.
That card cost that guy. How much does it say? 7, right? On the dude.
Yeah, he's 7.
Yeah, so he costs 5 now, right?
Why? Oh.
Yeah, because you have the thing. You
Oh
have
yeah.
Heartless.
Boom. Yeah.
So what does he do?
Uh, Cumulative upkeep. Gain control of a land you don't control. So first turn you take 1 land. Next time you're taking 2 lands. Next time you're taking 3 lands from your opponents.
Okay. It's +1 for each one. Okay.
When it leaves play, each opponent gains control of each land.
Oh, but that's on your upkeep, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't have the charge counter. You start your next turn. You have a 2/4 in play, I guess.
Yeah, I draw a card. I take one of my opponent's lands. So let's say we have another land here.
Sure.
Play this
So now
land.
you're on. Now you're on 6.
Boom. Right? 4, 5, 6, and that extra land 7. Boom.
Yep. Boom. Let's
So
go.
this is
Is turn 4.
This is turn 4, and I just played my commander.
Yes.
That seems pretty good.
That is pretty good.
All right, can we do this again? How do you do it over?
Restart, I guess.
Restart. Yeah, confirm restarting the match. Okay.
All right.
Turn 1.
Well,
Soul
can you
Ring.
play the guy this turn?
What, this
Or
guy?
how much is his colorless? Oh, it's 4. Okay, never mind.
So next turn, draw, play a land. Turn
Yep.
2, pay the list guy.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Turn 3, draw. Let's see. Turn 3. Let's
Oh, you
see.
missed a land though.
Yeah, because I'm not playing enough lands.
That's funny.
Tap, play this.
So what does Jet do? It's one. Oh, it's one colors for every black spell. Okay. So how much is that guy? How much does Gith cost? He
too
costs
much.
6. So now it's 5. Oh, you can just cast it.
But I just bet 2 mana to play this. Like tap this,
Oh,
and
okay, yeah.
cast this.
See?
I guess I could not play this, and I'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could just play this guy instead.
Okay, yeah. And then you hit him for 2.
3.
Your guy becomes a 3/3, right?
Yeah, hit him for 3 lifelink.
Yeah.
So I've
After
paid
4.
10 life,
Yeah.
but I've gained 3. Okay,
So I
draw.
think one issue might be that you might get behind life pretty high pretty quickly
But
there, but
only with this guy. But who cares? Uh,
yep.
like next turn I can kill their. This turn I could kill their creature and take their card. This guy becomes a 5/5. Attack him for 5, 10. I don't even know what this guy's ability is. Or from the opponent's graveyard. Yeah, I mean this seems great. Yeah, this seems like this has been doing fairly well. This
Yeah,
hand's
just put a bunch
this
of good
hand
cards.
this
This hand
hand
is
I'd
dog
mulligan.
shit.
Yeah, I'd mulligan that.
There you got Ulamog.
Yeah, this hand is rough as well,
Yep.
unfortunately. But you draw a card every turn. Cast
Yeah,
this
that's
guy.
true.
Draw, play a land. Draw, play this land. Cast this guy. Draw, play a land. This would tap for 3 mana. That's terrible.
Yep.
4 can't really do much. Draw, play a land. So now this is when this card starts getting good. Well, no, it's still even. Jesus.
Yep.
Man, that's so much worse than the Cabal.
Yeah, drawing a bunch of lands is really not that great.
Well, I need them, right? So
I mean, you do need lands. It's true.
draw a card, play a land.
So now
it's
you're
good.
up 1. You're netting 1, I think.
Made 5. Yeah, now we're at 7, so we can cast this guy. Yeah, this hand sucked, but
Well, I mean, you're also drawing an extra card every time you hit him with Gix, right? You're paying a life to draw
yeah.
another card.
3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cast this thing. Untap. Now we have like crazy amount of mana, but this game we didn't do much with it. Play this, start taking our opponent's cards. Then like this turn, if we could get to here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we could have played this last turn too. This turn we
What's
could
that
just. This is taps for black mana. So.
Oh, I see. Okay.
One of our lands. So this turn we would have what? 1, 2. What is this? 7,
Well,
14,
7 times
15,
2, right?
16 mana.
Yeah, but you don't have anything to do with that mana.
Yeah, we stole our opponent's cards.
At the beginning of your end step. Oh, I see. Yeah. So you just start casting their
So
stuff.
I cast let's say I could cast a couple of their cards, kill one of their creatures, draw or bring it back into play under my control. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Is this actually playable? Like, can we actually play with this site? That would be so sick. I want to play EDH for free. There has to
there
be a
are
site.
programs that let you like play EDH like that because there are like, but you have to like know.
Yeah. But that's fine. We
On
don't.
Paint,
I mean, yeah,
but
it might be tough.
on
but,
this.
Yeah.
But
It's a
we
little
know what
rough.
like all the cards do and shit.
It's a little rough, but it's playable. All right, so this turn I would have a lot of mana.
Yeah,
3,
have
7, 8. I could play this. And then next turn, let's say I tap for what? So wait, let's see. Whenever land abilities causes you to add 1 or more mana of the chosen color, add 1 additional mana. So tap this. This would make 4, 5 mana.
It'll be 8.
5.
Because you add mana for every
Oh
swamp,
shit!
right?
Yeah. So 6, 7, 8. Well, hold on. Look. It would be 6. Okay, let's do it like this.
Well, I wouldn't even
1
do it that way.
floating.
I would use your Thrandanimo to play your Cabal, right? To tap
That
your
just
Cabal.
makes it more mathematically easier. So this would make 5. So then this would make 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. Cast this for 11, 12 because of Jet.
It usually kills people, yeah.
Yeah, 12 for
They either
this.
sack all their permanents or they're just dead usually.
Yeah, they might just take 36, and stuff.
I mean, that's ambitious, yeah. And like the next turn, you just play your commander.
Yeah. Next turn, I can play.
Yeah, I would just
commander.
probably optimize your lands to
Yeah,
see
Noodle Monk,
if there are
probably.
other like swamps that you can.
Well, you see, we need these, right? We need actual swamps.
Well, you need Urborg and you need swamps.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying you don't. If I had like lands that are just like Bajuka Bog and shit, it's like it doesn't trigger with this. I have like 5 different cards that care about swamps specifically. So honestly, I think it's right. Like, hold on, let's go back. Because let's see how many cards we have that care about actual factual swamps. She cares about swamps, although she's not great. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4.
So there's
Five.
enchantment called Blanket of Night. It says
Blanket.
each land is a swamp in addition to its other land types.
I mean, that's just Urborg, right?
Yeah, but it's an enchantment, so you just get consistency because then you're not just looking for one card.
How much does this cost? 3 mana.
Like $1. Yeah. Oh, you mean convert
3
mana cost.
mana. Each land has a swamp in addition to its other costs. Yeah, I don't know.
There are benefits and costs,
Yeah,
right? So
sure.
I mean, you are taking a card out of your like spell slot, but then you're putting lands that are also spells. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Hey, look at this blanket.
That is a cool blanket. Where's that from? What the fuck?
I don't know. I literally typed blanket of night and this
Yeah.
blanket came up because it's a blanket.
Wow. That's crafted, baby. Oh, I like the little moon thing. That's pretty neat.
I thought this said Uchiha.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, Ulrich. Okay, got it. Whoever that is.
Yeah.
Why is this guy? Why does he not have showering guns? What is this, man?
Oh, dude, this one's cool.
This is cool art.
These
This is
are
like tarot style art.
Yeah. Oh, this one, that's a black metal cover for sure.
Great.
It says Bathory in the sky or something like that, Exsanguination.
That's right.
Oh, or how about
Suck my
yeah,
blood.
dude? I'll tell him I'll get this blanket if at the top you make in black metal letters, Arvanox. The mind flail.
All right, yeah, you just put that on every time you're playing with people, yeah.
Dude, that would be cool. Just put it on the table, yeah. And you're like, dude, you can't tap anything. The whole blanket moves. I'm like, shut up. We're playing with it. All right. Well, I think that was a good video. I hope everybody enjoyed this random rambling.
That's right.
If you know of any good cards, add to the deck. Let us know. Put them in the comments.
True. You should put it in the comments.
That would actually be sweet.
But the concept is to basically use the resources like around you for EDH rack and just pick a guy and then see what other people do, and that's probably a good idea. It's a good starting point, and then you can go custom with it after you realize what you like and don't like.
Exactly. And my friend here, Ilya, I've been talking about making this deck for like legitimately a year, and I opened this guy in a pack, and none of us even knew he existed. And I was like, I like this guy a lot. So just take the moment, take the time, and do it. This could go to anything, right? If you've been talking about something, go out there and just do it. Don't talk about it anymore. Be about it.
Yeah, do the damn thing.
Yeah, do that damn thing. Kick ass, take names.
Up motherfucking 10.
Exactly. Catch y'all later. Peace.